The coolest new technologies of 2026 aren't the kind that scream for attention. They're the kind that quietly change how the world works, then suddenly feel impossible to live without. This year marks a shift where technology stops feeling experimental and starts feeling embedded, practical, and strangely normal, even when it's doing things that would have sounded insane just a few years ago. What makes 2026 different is that multiple breakthroughs are maturing at the same time. AI, robotics, energy, computing, and biotech are no longer advancing in isolation. They're stacking on top of each other, and that's where things get really interesting. One of the coolest technologies of 2026 is embodied AI. This is the moment when artificial intelligence moves off the screen and into the physical world. Robots, machines, and devices are no longer just automated. They can reason, adapt, and respond in real time. Humanoid robots, warehouse systems, delivery platforms, and industrial machines are now powered by AI models that understand context, not just commands. Machines are no longer brittle. They don't break the moment something unexpected happens. That's a huge leap from traditional automation, and one of the biggest reasons robotics adoption is accelerating in 2026. Another standout technology this year is AI copilots becoming standard across professions. In 2026, AI copilots aren't optional tools. They're built directly into workflows for engineers, designers, analysts, doctors, lawyers, and managers. These systems don't just answer questions. They draft, analyze, simulate, and recommend actions. The cool part isn't that AI can do these tasks. It's that it understands the context of your work over time. It remembers goals, constraints, preferences, and past decisions. That turns AI from a tool into a collaborator. Productivity doesn't just increase, work itself changes shape. Spatial computing is another technology that quietly leveled up in 2026. This goes beyond VR headsets and flashy demos. Spatial computing now blends digital information directly into physical environments in practical ways. Engineers can see system data overlaid on machines. Doctors can visualize patient information during procedures. Architects can walk through dynamic building models at full scale. What makes this cool in 2026 is that the hardware finally caught up. Devices are lighter, clearer, and more comfortable. Latency is lower. Battery life is better. Spatial computing is no longer something you try once. It's something people use daily in specific jobs. Energy technology also had a major moment in 2026. AI-managed energy systems are becoming mainstream. Buildings, factories, and data centers now use AI to dynamically manage power. Instead of static energy usage, systems respond in real time to demand, weather, and pricing. This is cool because it turns energy from a fixed cost into a flexible resource. It reduces waste, lowers costs, and makes renewable energy more viable at scale. AI isn't just consuming energy anymore, it's optimizing it. Another breakthrough technology of 2026 is next-generation batteries. While not flashy, improvements in battery chemistry and manufacturing are unlocking longer-lasting electric vehicles, better grid storage, and more reliable portable devices. These batteries charge faster, degrade slower, and perform better across temperature ranges. This matters because batteries are the bottleneck behind many technologies. Better batteries unlock better everything else. In 2026, this progress is finally showing up in consumer products and infrastructure. Biotechnology also delivered some of the coolest tech of the year. AI-driven biology is accelerating drug discovery, genetic research, and personalized medicine. Researchers can simulate biological outcomes before running physical experiments. This doesn't just speed things up, it changes what's possible. Rare diseases, complex genetic conditions, and personalized treatments are becoming more realistic targets. The intersection of AI and biology is one of the most powerful trends of 2026. On the computing side, specialized AI chips are another standout. In 2026, we're seeing chips designed specifically for AI workloads rather than general-purpose computing. These chips are faster, more energy efficient, and optimized for real-time inference. The cool part is where they're showing up, not just in data centers, but in cars, robots, devices, and edge systems. This enables powerful AI to run locally without constant cloud access. That improves speed, privacy, and reliability. Autonomous systems also crossed an important threshold in 2026. We're not talking about full sci-fi autonomy everywhere. We're talking about constrained autonomy that actually works. Vehicles that handle specific routes reliably. Robots that manage defined environments without supervision. Software systems that make operational decisions within clear boundaries. This kind of autonomy is cooler than full autonomy because it's deployable. It delivers value today instead of promising value someday. Another technology gaining momentum is digital twins. In 2026, companies are creating real-time digital replicas of factories, supply chains, and even biological systems. These twins update continuously based on live data, allowing simulation, testing, and optimization without disrupting the real world. This is incredibly powerful for planning, risk management, and efficiency. That changes how businesses and governments think about uncertainty. Consumer technology also evolved in subtle but meaningful ways. Devices are becoming more context-aware and proactive. Instead of waiting for input, they anticipate needs. Your systems coordinate across devices. Your environment adapts to you. The coolest part is that much of this happens quietly. The tech fades into the background, which is often the sign that it's actually working. What ties all the coolest new technologies of 2026 together? AI is the connective tissue. It enhances robotics, energy, biology, computing, and consumer devices simultaneously. That creates compounding effects rather than isolated improvements. This year isn't about one revolutionary gadget. It's about a new baseline. Intelligence, adaptability, and autonomy are becoming default expectations rather than premium features. The coolest new technologies of 2026 don't just look impressive. They change how systems behave, they reduce friction, they handle complexity. And they do it in ways that feel increasingly natural. That's what makes 2026 such an important year. Not because technology suddenly jumped forward, but because it quietly settled in and started running the world more smoothly than ever before.